Hi everyone, you reached Chronicles of the Gray Hair Diva. If this is your first time, welcome. If not, welcome back. For all of you out there, hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so that every time I upload a video, you will be notified. Hit the like button, chat with me in the comments, and when I get an opportunity, I will chat back. And share my video with your friends and family so that they can come to my channel and get to know me also. I'm here today with a quick video on the Real Housewives of Orange County, specifically the Dubrows and Heather Dubrow. So I thought I was the only one. But before I go into that, let me say this. The Dubrows and Heather, they left the Real Housewives of Orange County in 2016. They returned last year or this year, however you want to look at it, last year for season 16. And they are definitely Bravo ratings gold, okay? Bravo ratings gold. The ratings did go out the roof when the Dubrows came back. However, they are not fan rating gold, okay? The fans, and I thought it was just me at first, so when I found this article, I was like, okay, wow, I'm not on an island by myself. Others agree, okay? The fans think that they're over the top, that they're flaunting their money, that they're a bit too much. And I think Heather specifically is over the top and uses her money as a power move to talk to people any way she feels fits or pleased to, okay? So let's get into this. And let me tell you this before I get into this article. I do like to see on these Real Housewives franchises a lifestyle that I probably wouldn't be able to see any other way, right? So to speak, like lifestyles of the rich and famous. However, my issue with them is not that because we're going to see her mansion is beautiful. Her mansion is absolutely amazing. That's not my problem. It's not her mansion. It's not the cars. It's not the clothes. It's not, you know, how she's able to afford her chefs and all of that. It's the way that she goes about it, I think, is disgusting and it's just deplorable. So this article says, fans slam Heather Dubrow and husband for exhibiting their wealth, okay? But I think for me, it's not that they're exhibiting their wealth. It's the way that they're doing it. So after departing the Real Housewives of Orange County in 2016, Heather Dubrow became a cast member again for its 16th season. Throughout season 16, the television personality has allowed audiences to get a look at her mansion, which is amazing, okay? Which she shares with her husband, Dr. Terry Dubrow. And let me add this to the conversation. Her husband, Dr. Terry Dubrow, he did have his own reality show too called Botch, which I absolutely love, which I watch. And I do like the fact that no matter how I feel about them, this couple definitely earned their money from everything that we know the right way. They didn't steal it from anybody. They're not criminals. So I don't have a problem with that either. I like the fact that they truly worked or are working for their money. Again, for me, it's the way they're going about things, right? So let's continue in this article, right? So they have 4 children. We've seen the children on the show. And in season 16, episode 2, this one was a problem for me also. The 53-year-old, and they're talking about Heather, hosted an ill-fated dinner party catered by a restaurant called Nouveau at her estate. Later in that episode, so that whole dinner party, you know, the dinner party went away, but again, it was absolutely beautiful. She decorated it nicely, but the problem was later on in that episode, she let her husband know, how would he not already know, but whatever, that the party, the event cost $36,000. So people found that a little problematic, and I did too, because I'm like, why do we need to know this, right? So on January 21st, 2022, a Reddit user shared their belief. The Dubrows come back just to flex their wealth, is one fan wrote on Bravo's Real Housewives. And then another person wrote, I can't stand the Dubrows, full disclosure, but it feels to me that they came back just for clout and to flex their wealth. it almost feels condescending to the other cast, and I really agree with that. That episode where Heather spoke to Shannon and act like Shannon just was the worst of the worst. And listen, Shannon has her issues if you watch this particular franchise, right? But the way she spoke to Shannon and was like, you know what, I promise you, you're not going to like it if you ever come for me and my family again. And Shannon just sat there, and in my opinion, she felt like she couldn't say anything because of the amount of money this woman has, and I guess she felt like money equated to power. She belittled Shannon. Heather, I was disgusted when I was watching that, right? And it says, it almost feels condescending to other casts. It's patronizing and makes me annoyed and cringe at the same time. This is from a fan. She said, every look or smile Heather does is just always looks pretentious, and it does. Okay. Another person said, let me just see what we have here. So quite a few of the fans have the same opinions about them. Another one wrote, I think they also came back for fame and to accumulate even more wealth. They both have enormous egos. Oh, yes, they do. Enormous egos. And are the founders. This is what I thought was really cute. And she's saying, this person wrote that the Dubrows are the founders, president, and sole members of their fan club. Okay. And he says, me too, I have gone back and forth on the Dubrows over the years, but it's unwatchable. While most of Beverly Hills was rich, part of the allure of the franchise was lifestyle porn, but it's different when one cast member has such a different tier of wealth. And yes, the Dubrows are on a whole another level with their money. And then it's so condescending and needed to floor it. It's like full episode of 25K sunglasses. Another person wrote, who thinks she is just like the epitome. They're talking about the Dubrow of like wealth. It's just, I think I can't. This is the first seasons that this person said I skipped. I can't stomach those two. She said cringe, 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 and she's talking about the Dubrows. And she said they scare me a little bit too with their creepy eyes. That's somebody else wrote. For me, it's, you know, it's just more than that. But I can go on and on and on about how people just feel like the Dubrows are just too much. And then she said, don't forget, and they're talking about Heather, when she casually mentioned how much her sushi party cost. So tacky. She said they absolutely came back to flex their wealth, and it's not landing like it did previously. Lots of people are struggling. You know what? I didn't even think about that. And it's actually repulsive to throw away that much food and brag about your house. She didn't realize this because she's out of touch, someone wrote. That's a good point to make. You know, the pandemic, it really devastated a lot of lives. Some people, they turned their lives around for the better because they created their own business and a whole nother lifestyle for themselves during the pandemic. But some people, it really tore their family apart. Like they really were like, you know, just lost so much. They lost their jobs. They lost everything. And for them to be flaunting it on this level on TV, it just shows that you're so out of touch with reality and what's going on in the world. And somebody else said, I'm glad she's back. I want more of their wealth. More. Spend money, added another commenter. So there is a mixed bag on how people, you know, feel about the Dubrows and them coming back. But I'm going to tell you honestly, I don't... She's not coming across as a nice person to me. She's not coming across as someone I want to be, like Wendy Williams used to say, a friend in my head. She's definitely not, I'm not getting that feel from her. I'm getting the feel that to be her friend, if you don't have the same level of wealth that she has or even more, she will look down on you. She will always make you feel bad because that's the way it's coming across on TV. If you have nothing, you're lower than me. What I say matters, not what you say. And Shannon, get yourself together, girl, because I would not allow, I don't care if you are a billionaire or a millionaire and I'm living in my studio apartment with one bed or one couch and just a plate to eat off of and one pot to cook from. You're never, ever going to speak to me any old kind of way. So, guys, why are we here today? We're here today to say, do you watch The Real Housewives of Orange County? And if you do watch, how do you feel about the Dubrows? Do you want to see more of Heather, or have you had enough? Now remember, as a result of her coming back, their ratings did boost, okay? Their ratings went up. But I will say this, I'm over Heather Dubrow. Although I would love to continue to see just her mansion and different things in her lifestyle. I was actually here for the whole party until she mentioned how much it costs and just seemed to be just so over the top with it. But I think I'm done. Seen the mansion, been there, done that. I see her attitude, been there, done that. I just don't like it. She can go as far as I'm concerned, but I know Bravo's not going to let her go because they're in love with the fact that she helped boost their ratings. But what are your feelings? Do you feel that you had enough? Do you feel she's over the top? Do you want to see more of Heather, or do you want to see less? Let me know in the comments. It's time to chat with me, and when I get an opportunity, I will chat back. Don't forget to hit the like button, and I'll see you in the next video.